Oh, good morning, and welcome to the Essential California newsletter. It's Tuesday, December 5, and here's what's happening across California. Top stories: wildfire in Ventura County. A fast-moving, wind-driven brush fire broke out Monday night in the foothills near Thomas Aquinas College in Santa Paula and swept into the city of Ventura early Tuesday, burning homes and forcing thousands to evacuate. The extent of the losses was unclear, but fire officials said there was little they could do to stop the flames being pushed by gusts of 50 miles per hour. One person was reported killed in a traffic accident on a road closed because of the fire. Los Angeles Times. The risk. Before the blaze broke out, authorities were already anticipating high fire risk with a red flag warning in effect through Thursday for Los Angeles and Ventura counties. Los Angeles Times. Plus, where do the Santa Ana winds come from? Los Angeles Times. Climate change's effects. California could be hit with significantly more dangerous and more frequent droughts in the near future as changes in weather patterns triggered by global warming block rainfall from reaching the state, according to new research led by scientists at Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory. Using complex new modeling, the scientists have found that rapidly melting Arctic sea ice now threatens to diminish precipitation over California by as much as 15% within 20 to 30 years. Los Angeles Times. An accusation in Sacramento. Sacramento lobbyist Pamela Lopez has claimed that, in 2016, Democratic Assemblyman Matt DeBobne followed her into a bathroom, masturbated in front of her and urged her to touch him. DeBobne has strongly denied the allegation. It was Matt DeBobne, Lopez told The Times in a November interview. Lopez jolted the California political world 7 weeks ago when she first shared her account of an encounter in Las Vegas, joining more than 140 women as they denounced in an open letter a pervasive culture of sexual harassment and misconduct in the state capitol. Lopez had not publicly accused DeBobne until Monday, when she formally filed a complaint with the Assembly and named him at a news conference. DeBobne told The Times that he 100% denies Lopez's allegation. "I am utterly shocked and blown away," DeBobne said. "This is a career-ending charge based on no facts." Los Angeles Times. L.A. Stories. Another election. Residents of Echo Park, Silver Lake, Chinatown, Lincoln Heights and City Terrace will have a new assembly member after Tuesday's special election, Wendy Carrillo or Luis Lopez. Los Angeles Times. Checking in on Porter Ranch, 2 years after the largest natural gas leak in U.S. history. People living near the Aliso Canyon facility say they're suffering from a variety of illnesses. BuzzFeed. Changes at the LA Weekly. Since the paper laid off most of its journalists last week and its new owners revealed their identities Friday, backlash has been swift and fierce. Los Angeles Times. Back in town, ballerina Misty Copeland, a native of San Pedro, talks about what it was like dancing her first nutcracker. Los Angeles Times. Immigration and the border. What's in the water? An increasing number of U.S. Border Patrol agents at the Imperial Beach Station have reported a host of health problems since February, when an estimated 143 million gallons of Mexican sewage spilled into the Tijuana River Valley they patrol. Los Angeles Times. Politics and government. Get the pitchforks. The major parties just aren't cutting it for California voters. Los Angeles Times. Feinstein and the lot. Tax reform shouldn't add 1 penny to our deficit or to the tax bills of middle-class Americans. I thought that belief was shared by everyone in the Senate. It appears I was wrong, writes Senator Dianne Feinstein. Los Angeles Times. Plus, with another round of votes looming on the Republicans' tax overhaul bill, Democratic activists are planning a series of protests and rallies across the state to pressure GOP members to oppose it. Los Angeles Times. He said what? Gov. Jerry Brown said Monday morning that GOP leaders in Congress who were advancing a major federal tax overhaul were wielding their power like a bunch of mafia thugs. Los Angeles Times. Must be nice, There's a $43 million public high school on the campus of software company Oracle. New York Times. Crime and courts. See you in court. For more than a year, Uber Technologies Incorporated concealed a massive hack that exposed the personal data of millions of drivers and riders, violating a California law that requires companies to promptly report such breaches, according to a lawsuit filed Monday by Los Angeles City Attorney Mike Foya. Los Angeles Times. She turned in her son, before dawn. A woman with her 18-year-old son in her car flagged down a sergeant at Riverside's Magnolia Avenue police station with a startling request. She said she wanted to turn in her son, who had earlier called her to say he had molested two boys, 8 and 4, in a motel room. Los Angeles Times. An appeal and outrage. Brock Turner, the former Stanford student whose 3-month jail stint for sexually assaulting an unconscious woman drew national condemnation, has filed an appeal that has re-inflamed anger among activists and advocates of women who have endured sexual violence. San Francisco Chronicle. California culture. San Spacey, House of Cards will resume production in 2018 without Kevin Spacey, said Ted Sarandos, the chief content officer of Netflix. The 6th and final season of the popular series will feature a lead role for Robin Wright, who plays the wife of Spacey's character. Production on the 6th season of House of Cards came to a halt October 31 after sexual misconduct allegations against Spacey, who starred in the series for 5 seasons as politician Frank Underwood and also served as an executive producer. Spacey was officially suspended from the show early last month. Los Angeles Times. Drama. The father of UCLA freshman shooting guard LiAngelo Ball said Monday that he intended to withdraw his son from school over concerns related to the indefinite suspension he was issued last month for his acknowledged role in a shoplifting incident. Los Angeles Times. Plus, in what many employees at Staples Center view as the LeVar Ball rule, this season the Los Angeles Lakers are enforcing an existing policy that no longer allows members of the media to congregate in a section of the arena among family and associates of players after games. ESPN. History lesson here. The Hollywood screen legend Hedy Lamarr also had a career as a wartime inventor. The New Yorker. California Almanac. Los Angeles area. Sunny, 74, Tuesday. Sunny, 77. Wednesday. San Diego, partly cloudy, 72, Tuesday. Sunny, 75, Wednesday. San Francisco area, sunny, 62, Tuesday. Sunny, 61, Wednesday. Sacramento, sunny, 61, Tuesday. Sunny, 59, Wednesday. More weather is here. And finally, today's California memory comes from Nina Mintzer. We moved to California 2 days after our wedding in 1966. While playing miniature golf in Hollywood, we were approached by a scout who asked us if we wanted to be on the newlywed game. We won first prize and had a console TV delivered weeks later. We explained to the deliveryman that we had won it as they looked around our empty apartment. My grandmother's comment was that she knew when I moved to Hollywood that I would be on TV and become famous. I am not. But we have lived our life here, and we know that Brooklyn is a good place to be from, but California is home.